Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so if you can help us out, that'd be immense. We're gonna go ahead and cut straight to the chase. I'm not gonna make you wait hella long. I received this message a couple days ago. What are some things that you should maintenance with your G35 as time goes on? So therefore, here are the top 5 things that are bound to break on your G35 and 350Z, because you guys know they share the same motor and stuff like that. So these are the top 5 things that are bound to break on your G35/350Z. So let's get started.
All right, guys, so we're gonna start off light on this video. The first thing that's bound to go bad, and you guys should be doing this as regular maintenance. A lot of people forget about this, but I'm talking none other than, I'm gonna do this as a package, all right? I'm talking none other than your coil packs and your spark plugs. I'm gonna brighten this up a little bit so you guys can see, but in the G35, these are a V6, so you're gonna have 6 of every single 6 spark plugs, 6 coils. Spark plugs are under the coils. What happens when you don't replace them? When either of those things go bad, your car's gonna run super bad, 1 or 2. You're gonna have a rough idle if your coils, one of your coils is not working. Even if one stops working, you're gonna have some misfire, your car's gonna have some rough idle. Thing number 2 that's bound to go bad without a doubt, don't even think about it not going bad, it's about to go bad, are none other than your camshaft sensors. Here's a quick disclaimer about camshaft sensors that I have to show you guys because I barely found this out, all right? If you have a VQDE non-rev up, you will only have 2 camshaft sensors. They'll both be different. If you have a VQDE rev up like I do that I just found out, you will have 4 camshaft sensors, 2 of each kind. So what happens when these sensors go bad? When these sensors go bad, a lot of things can happen. I've had it when these camshaft sensors were not working and my car would not crank. It would, I mean, it would crank, but it wouldn't start, go like, and it wouldn't fully start the car. I've had the problem where I was just driving and the car would just shut off. And then a good indicator is when you're driving and in your dash, you will see your VDC and your slip light and your check engine light all turn on at the same time. That's a good indicator that it's your camshaft sensors. It's gonna be very hard for me to show you guys exactly where the camshaft sensors are at since it's really crammed in there, but you can easily do it with one hand. You can take off the manifold to make it easier, but there's one on this side, one on the other side, and if you have a rev up, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. You can buy them on carpart.com. There are about like $26 for the pair, so really affordable. Those are the ones I use on here and they've been working phenomenal. So don't go to AutoZone and buy the super expensive ones unless you're real finicky about getting the OEM ones. And lastly, here in the engine bay, the last thing that is bound to go bad, this is a little bit less often, but it does happen pretty often. I know that sounds redundant, I mean kind of contradicting, but it happens, okay? And that's not other than your valve cover. So you guys see this huge black piece, this is one cover, and then you have another cover on the left side, right? So what ends up happening is that on the side right here, either right here on the side, the gasket wears out over time and then oil will start leaking. So that's one issue. You don't want oil leaking, right? Second thing that can happen is that there's actual other gaskets in each of the coils. There's a circular gasket that prevents oil from going inside the tube where the spark plug is. If that gasket wears out, oil will start seeping through. You will have your spark plug filled with oil and your spark plug will start malfunctioning, and then you will have to replace your spark plugs, maybe even your coils, and you're gonna have to do a valve cover fix. So if your valve cover starts leaking oil, take care of it as soon as possible. You do not want oil seeping in through your spark plug tube, or just outside in general. And then thing number 4 are, I'm gonna kind of include this in a package similar to the spark plug and coil package. This one's gonna be bushings in general, but specifically is gonna be your lower control arm. That is about to go bad, and I'll show you right now. Thing, that silver arm right there, that is your lower front control arm. You have one this side, one on the left side, right? One thing that can go bad is your ball joints right there. Over time, they're about to rip and stuff like that. You'll know it's a good indicator that it's bad when there's grease coming out of it, or there's a rip or anything. That means it's super bad. Replace it. It's gonna make your driving experience much better, so replace that. But the one that goes out even more often is that bushing right there. You guys will see right there, there's a little black frame, okay? And there's like a gap. It's like this. Let's just say this is the gap from here to here, and the control arm needs to be right in the middle. And there's a bushing that the bolt goes through. and it's supposed to be. But over time, when you're turning and steering, that bushing will wear out and the control arm, that silver piece right there, will start leaning all the way against the metal. It's actually going bad right now, and I'll show you guys a video right here. You'll see that the metal is leaning all the way against the black metal, so when I turn, it squeaks a lot and it sounds super bad. So in order to fix that, I wouldn't suggest buying an entire control arm with a brand new bushing, because it's about to go bad again. Unless you're planning on selling it, then just go ahead and buy that arm. But if you plan on keeping it, I would just suggest replacing that bushing right there. You can buy it on Z1 Motorsports. Replace that bushing, pop that one out and put in the new one, and that new one is going to last you way longer and probably feels a lot better. And that's what we're about to do on an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, just replace the bushing, but that is for sure 100% gonna go out on you. And then lastly, the fifth and last thing that will go out on your G35 is none other than your window regulator. And this is a bonus for you 350Z owners, because I had a 350, well, I didn't. My sister had a 350Z, but this happened to hers too. Not only will the window regulator go out, but your door handle actually will start malfunctioning. There's a little piece in your door handle that's plastic, and over time it breaks, and then you won't be able to open your door with the door handle. So that's a little bonus for you 350Zs, but for the G35s, at least from what I know, it's only the window regulator. So what happens when this goes bad? Okay, you press the window to go down, and it'll either go down super slow or it'll go up super slow. Sometimes you even gotta hit it right here in the heart of the window regulator, and then it goes down or it goes up, or sometimes you gotta help the window. But that window regulator is about to go out. It's really simple fix, but yes, they go out pretty frequently. I already replaced this one, and I replaced on the other side because both of them went out. So, and I've had other friends with the 350Z and other G35s who've also had their window regulator go bad, so stay tuned for that. Anyways guys, those were the top 5 things that are about to go bad on your 350Z/G35. So just be on alert, be on the lookout. Especially most G35 right now are in the 130,000 mile range and above, so you are about to come to these problems for sure. 100, if not, you're already there. So take a look at your G35 tonight or your 350Z. You might already have something going bad, so take that taken care of. Most of these jobs, all of these jobs, all 5 of them are pretty easy to handle, pretty easy to fix for you guys to do. I would say probably the hardest one would be the valve cover fix, because you have to take a lot of things and you got to be careful. So I would say that's probably the hardest job, but it's very doable. I did it myself. We did it on my G35, so you could do, if I could do it, you could do it. Anyways guys, I hope you guys found this video useful. Use it as a guideline, save it in your videos, so whenever something goes bad, you know you can go back to this video. So I'll catch you guys next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next episode. Peace.